Hello Internet, it's me, Peter Willington, freelance video game journalism extraordinaire. You might know my work on Pocket Gamer, Nintendo Life, The Sixth Axis, that video what I did about Imagine Journalist, all over the place, all over the place. So this is Puppy Luv Adventures, and what I thought I'd do is just kind of give you a quick sort of rundown of what I've been playing for InRetrospectPodcast.com, because you know you need to keep up to date with all this, and I want to share the love, and by love I mean absolute hatred for this game. So if you're unaware, basically what happened was I was giving this game to play and by my team, and that's basically in an upcoming podcast. So spoilers if you're excited by all that sort of stuff. And I've kind of been slowly playing it. So let's just jump in. Let's just jump in, shall we? First thing you'll notice about the menus, you see these big buttons? They do fuck all. They do nothing. If you notice, you can hover over them like this. That's me clicking it. Nothing. It's not happening. You actually have to go over the text. That was my first indication that something was going to go wrong. Lovely background here. Some washing out in a pretty, I would say, sort of like British terraced housing. So maybe that's fine. Like, yeah, okay, so maybe it's set in Britain. It's not set in Britain, it's set in America. It's a very sort of white picket fence kind of place. Let's start the game. This is my dog's name. I called him Coleslaw because I thought that was a funny name for a dog. He's a white puppy, I should say. Let's move in. Now, first thing you'll see is help has come up. Your puppy is thirsty. You should give him some water. You need to get used to this, because this is going to happen a lot, because all of the dogs in this game are fucking diabetic, as far as I can tell. So let's just close it. Yeah, just click in there, of course. Remember, that doesn't work. So where's the close button? Where's the close button? It's right at the bottom. Okay. So this is my dog. Spin him round. Spin him round. Spin him round. Da, 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 da. Oh, the monstrosity. First of all, eyes. Far too big. Do know what he's doing there. Do not know what he's up to. I'm assuming he's not happy about something. But he's very expressive in the face. So let's... but yeah, he's kind of a bit strange. But the developers done an okay job. His ears do look completely ridiculous, as if they have no gravity of their own, that they're not actually part of this world. But let's go to care. Now, water. What's the first one? Of course, it's that, surely, because that looks like liquid. It's not. That's shampoo. I haven't unlocked shampoo. So it's food, then water, then water. If you notice, here's like 8 different versions of water. 8. And like in the descriptions that you get in the shop, they're all just water. They're just more expensive. They're not flavoured. They're not like... They've not got added vitamins or anything like that. They're just water. So no interaction there. Click the button down. He's going to drink some water. As you'll notice, just down here, this is his water meter. Half full. Half full. So let's give him some more water. Go food, then water again. I love how this keeps going down, even though he's not really drinking it at all. Okay, so his water's all the way to the top, and vanish. Okay, no animation needed, obviously. Go to care, food, because obviously he's hungry now. I've already bought some chow. Let's put some chow down. You notice, there's a little crunch, crunch, crunch. That's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate. Even though it looked like wet food, and the food in the bowl never changes, it has a crunch to it. So that's good, isn't it? Red disky thing. Now, red disky thing is a brush, which I'm just going to mash across his face. Just mash across his face. And Coleslaw loves it. If you notice, in the bottom right-hand corner, his little bubble thing's gone up all the way, just because I'm mashing him across the face with a fucking brush. Look at that go. He loves it. Cue to quit. Even though there's no real sort of thing going on. There's no coherence to anything that's going on. Now, bottom right-hand corner, little thing here. Now, that's a little cheeky symbol for going to the toilet. I like the use of that. It's a little fire hydrant. It also gives away the fact that we're not in Britain, according to the photo that So led us on earlier in the game. So let's go to the loo. Now, how to do that? You see here, now that says go out, so we're going to go out. So what we're going to do is, there's no going to the loo, but where would a dog go to the loo? The dog would go to the loo on a walk. Let's go for a walk. Now, there is no interaction in this. I am not doing anything. I've taken my hands away from the keyboard. You'll see the mouse, completely still. There's the fire hydrant, taking a leak, sniffing it, because he's dirty like that, and then frame to centre. That's it. That's the whole walk. That's him going to the loo. And I love that. I love that exit. Let's just quickly do that again, shall we? Let's just quickly go out for another walk. Loading, again, more load screens. As you see, exactly the same walk. Exactly the same thing is happening every single time. And the game has this sort of piss fetish where it just doesn't bother following your dog afterwards. It's just like, yeah, keep looking at that fire hydrant. That's where a dog went to the loo. That's where Coleslaw did a loo. Yeah. Oh, look, my puppy's hungry again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, okay, so he's hungry again. As you can see, like, he's constantly hungry and constantly in need of water and care and all this sort of stuff. So, I mean, basically the game is a Tamagotchi. Except for Tamagotchis weren't nearly as fucking ridiculously annoying as this whole thing. Like, the amount of time that you have to... Look, his food level is just constantly dropping. And so is his water. Like, it's just constantly going. So, okay, so as you see, right, we're 2 bars left of sleepy times. So let's tell him to go to sleep. It's because you can do that, apparently, for dogs. And that's the kennel. Right, so let's watch him. Oh, maybe that's not a nice little view. I don't really want to see a dog's arse. But there's no... I mean, you can't really follow... Okay, here we go. I'm not... Now, again, viewers, I should stress, I am not doing anything here. This animation happens every single time you want the dog to go to sleep. He does a forward moonwalk, which, again, no gravity whatsoever affecting his strange little podgy, puggy body. And he's just very slowly getting there. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, he's now more tired. He's more tired than when he started trying to go to sleep. Like, what is this showing us? That, oh, well, he's getting all sleepy and dozy, and or maybe he's getting a little, like, maybe he's readying himself for bed. I don't fucking know. Maybe he needs to fucking read a book like the rest of us. Like, so he's going, okay, now let's watch his face. That is fucking creepy. I do not care who you are. That is fucking creepy. And if you notice, bottom right hand corner, sleep meter just rocketing up. Absolutely rocketing. It does, however, look like my dog is dead, except for this small little breathing. Look at him. Look at him. But his eyes are still open. And if you notice, before they rolled into the back of his head, before he slumped jerkily to the floor, like, they didn't quite close. And you can see the people who fucking made this game. Like, I'm gonna find the game disc here. GSP published it, and it's made by Gogi Games, Gogii. And I've done some research on these guys, and I cannot find them anymore. Like, I do not think they exist. Like, I just think that maybe they just put this out because this was their pet project. And that was it. Like, they just thought, well, masterpiece fucking completed. But, like, they didn't bother to animate the eyes closing. But they did get this little breathy bit where his stomach is breathing. Why would anyone do this? And, okay, so, he's fallen asleep. Okay, now, I get a little bit peckish when I wake up in the morning. That's why I have breakfast. Call me mad. But this guy has just lost all of his water supplies and all of his food supplies. All of it. So let's try and wake him up. I'm just going to click the screen randomly. Nothing. Nothing is happening. Nothing. So now I'm just going to rub him in the face. Let's see whether or not that works. Oh no! I've sent him to go to sleep again. Because the game's engine, like, okay, system requirements are nothing. Like, you can run this on 2000, and apparently you need a 2.5 gigahertz processor or better. Well, that's a lie. 512 megabytes of RAM and a 128 megabyte graphics card. That is all lies. Because I have an onboard graphics card and like 3 gigahertz of processing speed and like 3 gigs of RAM, okay? Like, so all of that is kind of making up for the fact that I don't have a graphics card with any DirectX capabilities whatsoever. Like, so, but the engine itself, if you see, like, I've set that, I'm recording this on Fraps. You are seeing it a stuttery movement. It's not my recording software, that's the engine. That's the engine doing this. And yet the animation, except for this jerky, apart from that, is fine. It's a bit basic and whatever, but, you know, it's fine. It's just that the mouse cursor is so jumpy and doddery, it's horrid. So let's make him do some tricks, shall we? Okay, so we can make him do sit. Okay, so that woke him up. So if you see in the bottom left-hand corner here, there's a down arrow. So what I need to do is make him go down, and he understood me. Fantastic. I can do that. Puppy's thirsty, of course he is. But I don't want to do that. I want him to sit pretty. That's right, Coleslaw. Sit pretty. So it wants me to draw a P. Puppy does not understand you. And look at the face that he draws. Like, that's drawn upon him. Look at him. What an arrogant little shit. I can't... If you notice, if you saw on that previous screen, I haven't got any more tricks to work. Because this is my progress with it. Because I can't do it. And it's not to do with speed or anything like that. If I do this... No. Nothing. Nothing. And off he merrily trots. Something up the menu. Here's a toy. Oh, look at all these amazing toys. I've got a sprinkler. No, all locked. So why give it to me as an option? Okay, so we've got a ball. Tennis ball. And it moves into this first-person mode, which I think is an absolute delight. You've got even less control, really, over this mode than you do in the other one. And the camera just seems to go off, just completely squiffy. So I'm going to throw the ball. There you go. If you notice, it was more of a hexagon than a ball. So the dog's going after it. Well, he's... Oh, come on, Coleslaw. There are people watching. Alright, let's try another one. There we go. There we go. And it looks like he's eating it. And I do not know what the hell that is in his mouth. I think that's meant to be a tongue, but you know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. that's gross. But he swallowed it. He swallowed a tennis ball. That's fine. But if I just throw balls at him, just do that till he gets ever closer, till he gets ever closer, until he gets ever closer, and then he's gone. And then he's going after the ball again. What a shocker! And he's again hungry. I don't have any treats. The treats, I should say, just while I'm giving Coleslaw some food, the treats make them happy. They're not food. It is just happy. There's no incentive to give them. So you don't make them do a trick and then give them a trick as a treat as a reward. No, you just give them a treat and they're happier with you. And sometimes they'll just get bitchy. Sometimes they'll just get bitchy for no reason whatsoever. Look at that tongue. And that brilliant face. I love him to bits, little Coleslaw, because he is special in a lot of ways. There's other venues, I should say. You can compete. I will not. I can't subject you to the competition. Basically, there's a bunch of mini games that are awful. There's the beach, the den that you've got, like all these different things that you can go to. And like none of them make any real difference. Like some of them are just different skins for where you're at. And so this is the dog park, and there's other dogs. But he's just content to. Just content that. He's just content to watch you. Bless him. And I can't pet him. I haven't figured out how to directly pet him yet. Clicking on his little face. Look, his mates are in the background. Look. Just running about. No interaction. Nothing. Nothing. Let's go for a walk. And I suppose really this is kind of the developers summing up the game. What a fucking waste of time. Goodbye, Internet, and thank you for watching this.